All right, guys. So we're actually on our. This is our fourth video, third video, fourth video. Yeah, I don't know. And I just actually stopped the other one just a minute ago, just to let you guys, because the video had already reached an hour and a half. And since I'm not double timing these videos, 3 hour videos are. Yeah, for me it's like I was just working 3 hours. But since I don't double time the videos, I don't double speed them like a lot of YouTubers do. I'm not. I don't consider myself a YouTuber, but anyway, a lot of YouTube artists will double speed the videos, and I can see why because these videos get really long. There's nothing you do about it. It just takes a long time to work. You know, working just takes a while. And I'm not the fastest worker either. I'm not the. I should be faster. I always felt I needed to pick up my speed, my production speed. That's all right. Hopefully, I do good enough work that it makes up for it. Okay, so this. This is trying to do this without using the yeah, I guess I will. Was trying to do it without using the ellipse tool. Oops. I didn't. See, look, I did it without the ellipse tool. Okay. Circles just look so much better when they're nice and perfect. And like I said earlier, I'm not SpongeBob, so I can't do perfect circles. So I'm using this little trick. You take the guides and you put it on the edges of where you want your circle, the edges of the circle shape you want. And you start right where they cross and pull your oval out there. It makes a perfect circle of the shape you wanted. Makes it the correct size. Alright, so got that. So now this is going to have some depth to it, so it's going to have a, oops. It's not going to have that. And put back to my brush. Put my smoothing up a little bit. Try to pull this curve following that. See, it gives a thickness to it. That's what I wanted. Turn off the pressure sensitivity. Pull these nice and dark. Oops, that went too far. Okay. There you go. Alright, so this thing has to connect to this somehow. So I was assuming that this one will connect to this one and this one. So this one has to connect to this. So this thing connects to this big part right here. This part, yeah, that's what I wanted. This would explain. Technically, I could have left that line. This would explain how the arm stays on its stays connected. So this would actually go there. So it's all welded together. And actually, this is maybe a little bigger than the other one. It sticks out a little bit. Okay. So this will be coming down here. This shock has a big part here. I don't know what it does, but it's the shock absorber that's connected onto this thing. So maybe it has big rivets of some sort here. Why? Because rivets are cool. The more rivets you have in things, the cooler it will look. And this machine will have a lot of rivets when it's done. Alright, so this one is going to be in turn connected to this part, which is the lower part of the arm. So this part of the machine is connected to, yeah, like that. Okay. And then this one, this is a piston in here. I'm pretty sure that's what that was. Piston in there, yeah. And then it had another outside to it. So this piston probably had a sleeve that went around like this for the inner piston to slide back and forth in. Okay. Like that. This one went down here, under it. This piston connected to something that was along the lines inside of here somewhere. I don't know what. So that would be the pin that it connects with. This one would be hooked into this thing. This guy would come down here and be connected to the main part of this, which I'm going to say was curved. And it looks like it had a hose here. I'm trying to see what I sketched. Do a shift, straight line, just with that straight line. Right, so this particular, I might bring up the passages so I can see, because I have a lot more intricacies on this machine down here at the bottom. So far I'm looking like I'm staying along the lines of what I had. But I had a lot more going on down here, looks like. There's some type of a counterbalance or something here. I don't know what this is, but we'll put it in. Make sure it's there. Okay, and then it looks like there was a hose. We'll make this the hose that goes down here. This hose here. It's gonna plug in to something down here. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna make this a different type of a hose. I like the line I had there, so I'm sorry I just lost that, but I can't help it because I need to change the hose. Okay, so see the way the hose kind of doubles over on itself right there? You kind of got to do that little thing because it's kind of, there is an edge to a hose. I know it's round, so you're like, how does that, but it really is an edge. So this edge is actually twisting over here like a snake. Think of a snake's belly. So that twisting, the hose kind of twists. Well, anyway, so the point is, I'm gonna do this type of a. I like this. I've always found that this kind of a wrapping technique on a hose. Although when it starts twisting, it gets me. It always tricks me. Okay, so. Wait. I had it right up to just about there. It's got to go like that. That. Okay, that's where it was. It had to change the. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, changes directions. Okay, and then I don't know what this is, but it's something I had on there, and then I had another. It's like I had a smaller hose connected to some type of a thing here, and another hose. Plugged onto something here. And these both were there. Here I had a vent. These are meant to keep the real hot parts of machines. They cover them with these kind of vent, or I don't know, they're not really a vent, but they're a, yeah, I guess a cooling. Anyway, it's meant so that you don't touch the hot parts. Okay, some different parts in here. I don't know what they do. Little technical edges and stuff. The top is dominated by the first part of the robotic shock absorber arm. So we can have I can fix this a little bit with a darker line. So this is, like I said, the upper part's dominated with this main part of the arm. The lower parts have the more intricate little parts. And this thing is going to be some type of a interesting thing. I don't know what this is. It's like a counterbalance, I guess. Counterweight. Up here, we're going to have a welding laser or something, or some type of a laser. Maybe that's what this is all about, all this stuff. It's for the laser cutter, which will be on a pivot here that it can move independently from a little bit from the rest of the armature. Got plates on this thing. I don't know what these things are, just protective plate. Got another. Yeah, so I'll undo that. I did that wrong. Under here you have another pivot point, but you wouldn't be able to see all of it because of this plate and this plate. I am drawing on the wrong layer again, aren't I? Yes, I am. How much did I draw on the wrong layer? Oh, a lot of it. Okay, well, let's just cut it back out again. Keep doing that. Notoriously drawing on the wrong layers. That's really weird. Oh, I see why. Okay. So the arm's got to drop down on top of that. There you go. Okay. Okay. All right, let's make sure I stay on the right layer. Okay. All right, so now I had almost done with the arm. Am I recording? Yes, I'm recording. Good. I had to make sure. I forgot I was recording. I'm not playing any music. I should play some music. It's not the best music. It's the free music from YouTube. But it is better than nothing, I guess. Alright, so right here I have a large pivot point, and then connected to that I have smaller pivot points, one for each. third one over here. It's going to be on an angle. But you can't really see the angle it's on, so. At this point between these two parts, it's going to have another pivot. Smaller pivot. It's meant for precise work here. I brought the gray with me, so now every time I erase, it's gonna make light gray. That's gonna suck. But whatever. Alright, so the room tank. Yeah. Part of the tank needs to be erased. I didn't want to erase it till I was for sure what I was doing with everything else. Okay. And then part of the room is erased. Oh, I brought that with me, didn't I? Okay. So I brought. Oops, wrong part. Brought this with me, I think. Yeah, I did. What kind of gray can I fix it with? This gray? Yeah, there we go. So I put that gray I just erased back. Take off the smoothing. So I can just paint that line out of there. Eliminate some confusion. It'll all look better when I actually really get down to actually literally painting it. But for right now, I want to get the confusing parts out of the way. That's the wrong gray, of course, but okay. This is at an angle. All right. Okay, so I think this was the laser, right? Yeah. The laser torch. Freaking laser. Sharks with freaking lasers. That is from Austin Powers 1, I think. Man of International Intrigue or something like that it's called. Dr. Evil. I'm assuming you've seen this movie, but just in case you did it. So Dr. Evil wanted Sharks. Freaking lasers. I won't ruin the movie because you should watch it. It's awesome. Okay, so the arm is pretty much ready to be painted. So the arm's ready to be painted. This back arm is just going to be this arm. I'm going to take it and flip it and put it back there. So that takes care of the second arm. I gotta put this robot in here. I almost said skeleton. Sorry. Blade Dungeons and Dragons too. And then I'm going to paint the arm. Oh, and fix this up and put these people in here. And so I'll probably stop here recording wise. And the next time you see this, it's going to be all the little parts put together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this around and put it back here. Bring in, I already have a robot that I have a couple of them that will fit perfect in this tank. My own stuff. I'm going to put that in there. I'll finish these, I'll just redraw these characters pretty much where they are, just clean them up a little bit more, put them in place. Finish a little bit of this technology. So the next time you see it, it'll be ready to start painting. Value it in painting. So I'll leave it at that. So so the drawing phase is pretty much done with it. Like I said, things I'm gonna do, I'll just do after off camera. All right. Okay, guys. Thanks so much. Appreciate your time. We'll end it here.